So I'm working out a few electrical gremlins on here. First thing I notice is that this piston for the shutdown will never reach this. So somebody's loosened it and pushed it to the side. And I figured out why. Because when you have the key in the on position, this pushes to the rack off position. The only time that this retracts is if you turn the key up front to the starter engage momentary position. So when you click it like you're to turn the starter to turn over, then it disengages. But as soon as you let go of the key and it goes just to the on position, it shuts back out. Same thing with the rear start switch, does the same thing. If I click this down here to rear start, which is the bottom position is the actual starter engaging on it. When I click it to engage the starter, then that retracts. As soon as you let go of it, it goes back out and shuts it off. Also, the starter never engages up front or with that switch, but there is a momentary switch here wired up with a couple of wires, and it goes right to the starter, but it's got like an alligator clip holding it on the starter, that whole switch does. So that was obviously something the previous owner did to was able to start it, and then he could turn it off manually in the back by flipping that lever by your hand. But trying to figure out why I have those gremlins is a whole nother story, because that the start position, when you're engaging the starter, it shouldn't trigger that. That's very, very weird. So might not have enough time on this job to troubleshoot this, because obviously the previous owner had some kind of a problem that he bypassed, and then what's been done to it. And we're having some other problems with some other relays and control relays in here. It was missing a relay. Brake lights aren't working. A couple of other issues like that. So we're still working on it, but it's running good. Brakes are working. We're getting ready to move it to get new tires on it, and we'll get it up in the air. I'll get a little bit better view of a couple things going on underneath of it. It's been here for 8 years, parked. It had a few parts cannibalized off of it from the. It's at a shop that they owned it, and they had a couple MCIs. So every once in a while they would grab something off of it. So we've had a few things that we've had to replace, but so far nothing major. And luckily we have another donor bus that we're able to get parts off of too. That's how we got a headlight relay. Oh shit. The panel's closed. Let's see if I got a screwdriver. Ugh. So this relay right here was missing, and nothing inside. When you would turn the key to on, nothing would come on. But now that this headlamp relay is there, actually, is this the headlight relay? Yeah, that's the headlight relay. No, driver's defrost relay. This is the headlight relay. Anyways, without that there, nothing would happen. So once I tracked down, opened this up and saw that was missing, was able to pull it off the donor bus. Now all that stuff works up front again. This is a MC8.